Oh, it's working. Hey, Mount Airy. Good afternoon. We're here for another episode of I Heart Mount Airy, a broadcast for the 4-county community. We're celebrating Economic Development Week in Maryland, and we have invited Donna Marie Needle, Chair of our Economic Development Commission, to join us for this edition, just to talk about the Economic Development Commission and what economics it means in Mount Airy. Donna Marie, hello, how are you?
Hi there, Melissa and Ashley. I'm doing well. Thank you for inviting me. And I didn't know that it was Economic Development Week, so that's exciting.
It is really exciting, and it's one of those things that we don't do really a whole lot for. I think we consider Economic Development Week to be just about every week in our calendar. So we're always working on economic development, but to be able to recognize it, have that recognition from the state is very nice. And it's a good opportunity for us to see what other communities are doing really to further economic development in their communities, and maybe how we can actually do a better job of celebrating this week. So we have just wanted to bring you in and ask you to inform the public to talk about economic development, or the commission specifically, and what is the mission of the EDC, if you would.
Well, the mission actually is something that we recently updated, our mission and vision statement, and we are in the process of updating our work plan that goes along with that vision and mission. And folks can find, I'm going to say what it is, but folks can find it on the Mount Airy website and on our EDC Facebook page. But basically our mission is to retain, expand, attract, and recruit new businesses to current vacancies, plus support the needs, growth, and success of our existing businesses to achieve overall economic health, prosperity, and vitality throughout our business community.
Wonderful. And like you said, that was revisited and revised. So it's a fresh mission that EDC is focused on at each meeting. So great job with that and getting that revised, because it is good to refocus. Volunteers are, changing on the commission, and it's always important to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Absolutely.
So what made you decide to join the EDC? And how long have you been on the commission?
I have been on the commission in total 7 years. Can you believe that? 7 years.
Wow.
Wow.
I can and I can't,
So, well, my background is in banking, actually. I was a branch manager for Chevy Chase Bank for 20 years. And during that time, I was very much a business banker. I sought out business accounts and worked with the communities that I was in, depending on what branch I was at. So I was really drawn to the business community. And so when I moved here to Mount Airy, that kind of just played into me being interested in our business community, our downtown. And so I was involved with a lot of other volunteer activities, and Mayor Pat, our late mayor at the time, recruited me very hard. So him and Bob King were also had a play in getting me interested in the EDC.
That's so neat, Donna Marie. And I didn't remember any of that history of, when you may have come on, because I feel like you've always been around, just been such a ball of fire and energy in getting things done on the commission. And speaking of, what are some of the projects that EDC has accomplished since you've been with them?
Well, so I've been on the commission since 2015, and then chair since 2017. And I guess the overall, I think the first important accomplishment, I think, is when I became chair. when we kind of realized that there were a lot of civic groups and organizations that we could really be partnering with to really help support our businesses. And we were all kind of off doing our own thing. So we sort of connected and formed a partnership with the Greater Mount Airy Chamber of Commerce and then the Mount Airy Main Street Association to help us work together on certain projects, and just so that we can try to all be on the same page when it comes to supporting our total business community and our downtown. And then just to name a few of the other things that we've done over the years is we really, one of the things that I started looking at when I first became chair was a website called Save Your Town. And I got a lot of ideas from Save Your Town. One of them was like a pop-up business where you would have a conglomerate of businesses within one space. And so that is where the idea of Hipsley Collective came. Of course, Joanne and Ashley and everybody and yourself, Melissa, all had to play in actually getting that off the ground. But that was, I think, one of the most wonderful things that we did, because look what it's created now. You know, we have the Mount Airy Commons, and now we have the bookstore that's kind of a came out of that. And so I think that that's really helped with our downtown.
And can I just say, I don't know that I can't remember the exact number of how many small businesses are in the Mount Airy Commons, but I'm pretty sure it's well over 20.
I think you're
that just
right.
blows my mind.
I know. I remember seeing a clip recently of when the ribbon cutting for Hipsley and, you know, a Facebook memory. And I believe that you're correct. I think it was even it started at like over 30 when it started.
I didn't want to go too high, but I think you're right. It was up there. So it's really had a big impact.
And what's really great about that, on a side note, is it's all women-owned businesses.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Amazing.
Yes.
And I think that we have more to come, you know, more businesses to come like that, that will help fill spaces, because prices are so high and people just can't afford, especially startups, to afford the space.
So there's a pop-up we were going to talk about later in the show. Park and Main is a pop-up that's happening this November and December. So the idea is still staying alive in Mount Airy, downtown Mount Airy specifically, even.
Very much. I mean, that's really exciting. I saw that. I'm excited for that. Even though it's a holiday shop, you never know what it will turn into down the line. And I guess, you know, some of the other projects is we know Envision has been a great success, and that's Envision Mount Airy, which, if people don't know what that is, it's basically doing a big, huge open house for all of the available properties, vacant properties or properties that would become available throughout the town, and also lots that are available. I got that same idea from the website that I referenced, Save Your Town. And of course, we came up with, well, not we, I'll have to give credit to Ashley, because she came up with the Envision Mount Airy, a tour of possibilities, putting a positive spin on the name. But we've done it. We did the tour in 2019 prior to the pandemic, and then again just a couple of months ago. And both times, the first time it was successful. I thought, you know, we could make some improvements to it, which we did this time. So we're hoping to get some spaces filled from that project.
And we've been talking about this, Donna Marie. It's an ongoing project, but the star is the event day, but it really is an ongoing, you know, an initiative for us to keep following up with these property owners and those who are interested in moving around the town or into the town. So bravos to you and the Save Your Town find, because those two ladies are dynamic. And
they really are. They are interesting ladies, and I'm glad that I found that site because, it's just like, how do we save my town? How do I save my town? Well, that's exactly what it does. So, and then just a few other things were all the grants and the loans that we were able to put together during the pandemic to help all of our small businesses. That was a really rough time for all of them. And, the eat out, take out Tuesdays and take out Thursdays and all of that, all of the support that we were able to muster up to give all of our businesses during that time, I think was a great accomplishment for us.
Do you have a favorite part about being the chair of EDC?
I really enjoy bringing people together to work to support our businesses. I'm a local realtor, so I love seeing that match when we compare the right startup or expansion with the right space, like we did with Hipsley. That's pretty much my favorite part of being in the ADC.
Where do you see Mount Airy going in our future? And what is your hope for Mount Airy? For also the economic future of Mount Airy.
Yeah. I'd like to see Mount Airy make progress and not continually kick the can down the road and put things off. Center Street comes to mind. I know that we're working towards that now, and I hope that it will come to fruition. I would love to see Mount Airy as having a little bit better of a reputation as being more business friendly. I think we've definitely made inroads in the past few years, but I know that in past years and over the past decades, we've had that stigma. And I would love to see our town leaders and officials focus on the Mount Airy vision plan and downtown revitalization, and make sure that it's incorporated into our 2023 master plan.
That's right. And we keep mentioning at every show, hey, people out there in the community, come talk to us. We want to hear from you, everybody. Everybody has a part in this community, and we can't do it without you. So
absolutely,
yeah, awesome.
I'd love to invite anybody to our meetings. I know you probably were going to say this at the end or whatever, but we can't stress enough that we love the community to come out to our meetings, fourth Wednesday of every month at 7:00 at Town Hall, and be a part of, just be a part of listen to what we have, or make sure you say whatever it is that's on your mind, share your ideas. We love new ideas, so bring them forward.
And we're local government, we're not the hugely bureaucratic type of system here. It's when you come to a meeting, you will have a voice. Like you're not going to get ignored in the corner. So that's one of the best parts, I think, about working here in Mount Airy for this local municipality, is that everybody has a voice in the fact that you'll be heard. And when you come into the EDC meetings, it's, the commission will get very excited, and I'm speaking for them now, but I've been there to see it, and it's like, oh, a person, so
absolutely. I totally agree with that. I mean, we're like, oh my God, somebody living,
like,
breathing,
talk to us. What
Yeah.
brings you here tonight? Yeah,
Exactly.
So Donna Marie, are there any economic development initiatives that the commission is working towards now?
Well, yeah, right now we are working on putting the final touches on our Welcome Home Mount Airy program. This is like a welcome wagon program, and we are looking forward to bringing that to fruition and expanding on it as well over the next year. So we're still looking for sponsors. We have 2 large sponsorships left. We recently just extended this program deadline to November 19th, and we will be delivering to all of the new members of our community who just purchased a house or rented a home, a bag full of goodies, an information booklet that basically gives them a whole bunch of information of all the businesses, about the town, what they can expect. So it's
great.
Really a really great program, and we're looking forward to launching it.
Oh, yay. That'll be exciting, especially for kicking off 2022 with something really happy for people who are
Absolutely.
coming into town. Donna Marie, I want to mention we have a big promotion coming up, the Shop Small to Win promotion again this year. We've done it the past few years where you can win $5,000 in prizes. So that's $4,500 in cash or check and $500 in local gift cards. Shopping small, and how is that important in Mount Airy?
I can speak to shopping small. I can say that shopping small means shopping big for the community. That's what I
like that.
Shopping big. So, instead of going to Home Depot, maybe you can find what you need right here at Ace Hardware or Walmart. With gas prices continuing to explode, perhaps driving downtown Mount Airy instead of Frederick, Westminster, or even further could be better for your pocketbook. These businesses really count on, especially our downtown businesses, because they're kind of tucked away, whereas businesses maybe along 27, people might stop off at, but not so much downtown. So really trying to shop small, focus your shopping in terms of especially the holidays are coming up locally, is just so helpful to all of our businesses.
And from what I'm hearing too, with shipping and the mail and everything is going to have major delays. There's no delay when you walk into a store in Mount Airy. You're there, talk to the shop owner or employee, and you'll find what you need. So you won't even have to stress over what can you find, what can't you find in the mail.
Absolutely. And you're right, with the times being longer to get items and for things being unavailable and maybe taking months for you to receive them, you can shop locally and find what you need, and there's the item right on the shelf. So hopefully that will help people to decide to focus on shopping small.
I hope so too. And for the contest, the promotional period is between November 1st and December 5th. And any receipt of $25 or more will be an entry into this contest. And you have to go online, the Mount Airy's website, to enter in your receipt to be qualified for this contest. And we'll be checking to make sure, you hit all the marks there. And it has to be a business, an independently owned business in Mount Airy. So this includes all of Mount Airy, not just limited to the downtown. And it'll be fun to see stats again this year, which business had the most receipts turned in, and, how much money we, were submitted in the contest, and all that sort of thing helps us to continue programs like this if we can see the benefit. So thank you, Donna Marie, for taking your time out of your afternoon with us. And it's been a pleasure speaking with you. And we work together pretty closely, but it's fun to hear your perspective on different things. And I think I actually learned a few new things, even talking to you today. So I appreciate your time.
Well, thank you, Melissa. You guys work really hard. Our staff and our town hall work really hard and to help us at the commission level bring all of these programs to fruition. So I appreciate you every day. Thank you.
It's really our pleasure. So enjoy your afternoon, Donna Marie.
Thank you. You too. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Now for some town updates. We have a lot going on in town, starting with a special election, which will be just next week, Tuesday, November 2nd, from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the reception hall over at the Carnival Grounds. Please, if you need a absentee ballot, reach out to Town Hall. You can call us at 301-829-1424 to get more information on that process. And we will have some big news next week.
Yeah, they're exciting.
Very exciting. And here's something else, Melissa.
Building a Brighter Future Small Business Grant Program. I think we introduced this on our last edition of iHeart. We opened up the program in the beginning of October, and tomorrow, Thursday, is actually the first round deadline for this grant program. If you are a small business in the town of Mount Airy municipal limits, you are eligible for funds to improve the interior leasehold improvement of your space or some exterior renovations. It also includes operating expenditures related to the expansion or extending hours of your operation. So an expansion like adding a delivery service component to your business or an online e-commerce site, extending your hours. And it's also is including the first month's rent for a new or relocating business. So some operating expenditures we're looking at, and for the capital improvements, interior and exterior, we have, it's a little more wide range for that. So we have a criteria sheet that we're looking at, and we'll be able to grade the applications we've received. We've received some applications already, I'm pleased to report. I'm happy to see that businesses see our programs and are able to apply so we can see what they're working on and how we can assist. The program itself has $25,000 in it, and we are giving up to 10%. I'm sorry, can I just pause for a second? I'm jumbling my numbers.
You're
Let
too
me read the
excited.
screen. Up to 50% for eligible capital or operating projects up to $10,000. So I'll wrap this up by saying we have around, it's sort of a rolling deadline. The deadline is the day before the last business day of every month. And that happens to be tomorrow. And if we decide that there are enough projects that we have to close the program, we'll do that. Otherwise, we'll keep it open. So we'll be collecting a whole month's worth of applications. And if you have questions, please call me at Town Hall. So good luck to everybody.
Also, we are still currently seeking commission members. If you go to our website or follow the QR code on your screen, you will find a list of all of our town commissions and different ways that you can get involved. Joining a commission is anywhere from one meeting a month to every other month, depending on when that commission meets. But it's a great way for you to get active in your community, to help your fellow citizens shape or do different things to better our community. I highly recommend it. If you have any interest, please feel free to reach out to Town Hall and we'd be happy to talk to you. Also exciting, new for 2022. I can't believe we're already talking about 2022. I feel like we were just in 2019. But we have the community garden. We have it staked. We already have some supplies that have been dropped at that space. So if anyone is driving down Ridge Road, it is 860 Ridge Road. It doesn't have like a landmark yet, but there is a temporary sign so you can see that it is going into that space. Over the winter months, you're going to see a build out happen, and we'll definitely be updating everyone on that. If anyone has interest in volunteering, sponsoring, or having a plot, please reach out to myself, Ashley Collier, at Town Hall, or you can just call Town Hall and they'll transfer you to me. And I'm just so excited about this. I don't know what more to say. We're moving forward and it'll be fun to see it grow.
It'll be fun to eat the vegetables.
Exactly.
Mount Airy has a junior task force. This is for students grades K through 8. And this was created to educate the youth about issues that are affecting our local community. If you have a chance, please go on our Facebook page. They have a really cool commercial that they just created. Ashley helped with, great job. And they meet once a month. They hold roundtable discussions. I believe they're meeting on the second or third Monday at 5 p.m. for about an hour. And it's a great opportunity for your yourself or your child to join the community and really dive deep into social skills, problem solving, team building. It's a good opportunity, maybe even to suggest their own type of project. So come become involved with the Mount Airy Junior Task Force and just contact Town Hall and we can get you hooked up.
And also with the Junior Task Force, to throw out to folks, this is volunteer hours in your community. So if you have a child that's looking for ways to fill their volunteer service hours, they do a lot of projects and donation drives and things that all add towards those volunteer hours. So it's a great way to get active in the community and also gain those hours for graduation.
Main Street Candy Crawl is happening this Saturday, October 30th from 11 to 4 p.m. What you can see on your screen here is a loop that was created to make the candy crawl as safe as possible. You actually have to go online to the MountAiryMainStreet.com website and register to get tickets. They're $2, and the cost is offsetting the price of the candy and anything else that they have, I guess, towards this event that they've used. But the candy, I think, is the main thing. We will have the Civil Air Patrol at the crossing points for Main Street, helping to get everybody safely across. We're also implementing a few new things this year for the town. Our VMS signs we're using to really warn the traffic coming into Main Street that they need to slow down and be aware of more pedestrians in downtown. As you can see, looks like we have about 21 candy stops in Mount Airy. You can park at Calvary United Methodist Church on Main Street, and it should be a really nice time. Hopefully we'll have good weather, but regardless, candy will be here. So please come on out. And if you have any questions, you can contact us here at Town Hall and we'll get you hooked up with the right answers, or we'll direct you to somebody who can help. I think I heard last we've got about 250 people already registered.
Wow.
So
it's going to be a cute day just to come downtown and shop, even if you're not trick-or-treating, because then you get to see all the trick-or-treaters, which I think is just as fun. Not having kiddos, it's so fun to see everyone get excited and out and about for the holiday.
mm-hmm.
And here's their awesome graphic. I had to include it because
monsters.
It's so cute. I can't wait to see the monsters on Main.
It is. Great job to the Mount Airy Main Street Association. I don't know if I mentioned that, but this is who is putting on all of these great weekend events for our downtown.
Yep, they're really taking Halloween to a new level this year. They also are hosting the Park After Dark, a spooky story time at the Simpson Baker Bolus Pop-Up Park. That will be this weekend. So make sure that you're checking that out and coming down for it. I heard that it's going to be progressive story time. So they're going to start off with stories that are spooky for the little ones and then move up to Edgar Allan Poe's Telltale Heart.
Oh, smart.
Which that should spook anybody. I love Edgar Allan Poe, and that is a classic. So it's going to be a fun weekend. The park will be decorated this week for it. I'm going down today or tomorrow to put out some spooky decorations. So it'll match the story time theme.
Neat. Really looking forward to that. Save the date. Next Saturday, November 6th. It's going to be a fun themed downtown shop and dine through the decades. Many of the businesses down here are dressing up, so to speak, and theming their shops to be representative of one of their favorite decades. We'll have decade music playing on the streets. It's going to be really fun. Come check it out and feel free to dress up if you're interested.
That's going to be a nice one.
I'm going to show my beautiful face for this so you guys can see. We have, actually, I'm going to pop in. This will look really cool. Hey.
There you go. Hey.
We have a new ornament. Oh my, you can't even see it. Look at that. What am I holding? Okay, let's figure this out. I can do this. Okay.
There you go. Now we
There's
see
my
it.
messy office. Hey, everybody. So the Beautification Commission is on their 6th ornament in our Celebrate Mount Airy ornament series. This year it is Pine Grove Chapel. It's really beautiful. And we have them for sale now in Town Hall for $20. And they are also for sale at the Mount Airy Museum in our train station with the Mount Airy Historical Society. We take cash and check written out to the town of Mount Airy here in Town Hall. And the Historical Society will actually be also taking credit card. So we had a great website last year that we didn't get a chance to do where you could purchase them online. Because of COVID, it was really convenient for folks. Now we're asking that you do come into Town Hall. You can get more than one. There are limited supply, so please come quick if you're interested, if you're collecting. We also have a few of the years past if you're interested. So come on in. Katie at our front office is ready to get you your ornaments.
And they do sell out super quick. I know last year I had a lot of people reaching out to me. So if you are interested in adding to your collection, I would come in sooner rather than later.
Right.
They will probably be sold out before mid-November is my guess.
Mm-hmm.
We also have coming up a food drive. We are working with the Mount Airy Net, and at Town Hall and at the police department, we will have a box. They'll be wrapped in Christmas paper, and it will be accepting donations for the Mount Airy Net November through December. So this will be an ongoing donation site that you can drop off goods that we will take up and deliver to Mount Airy Net. Great way to give back to our local community.
And we are actually, let me just mention too, all of the Carroll County mayors, thanks to Jason bringing this to our attention, are doing a food drive in their municipalities and trying to raise a lot of awareness for those needing them in the community. So we've expanded, we've used to do one at our business card exchange, and now we're able to expand it to the police station. So we're going to be contacting the net to find out exactly what they need, and we'll update the website when we hear back from her.
And they actually have a lot of stuff listed. If you go to the Mount Airy Net, you can see a lot of the programs, and they do a lot more than just food drive. So I encourage folks to go and visit their website, see different ways that you can get involved. They're always looking for volunteers as well to stock their pantry or to work the pantry on donation days. But they take things from hygiene products to gas cards to grocery store gift cards to canned goods and dry goods. So they have a great website, and I highly recommend people go there and visit. And if you need anything, please reach out to them. They are a great local resource, and they are people that really care and want to be there to help you. I love the net. Sue over there is amazing. If you haven't talked to her, I highly recommend that you reach out and just have a conversation with her. See how you can get involved or help or be helped.
And they just recently moved to the Mount Airy Baptist Church location on North Main Street. I say recent, it's been several months.
It's easy to get into that location. They've got signage, so if you're driving up there, you won't get lost. You'll definitely be able to find their location.
Yes, so good for them. So thank you, Ashley.
Love it. We also have, I think Melissa was going to talk about this, but I am so excited. I am stealing the slide. We have Jingle Mingle coming up. So this is something that we're doing from the town for the holiday season. We've done carriage rides in the past, and they've been so popular that we have actually added a date. Huge shout out to Mount Airy Children's Dental and Associates for sponsoring our second date to allow us to grow this event to 2 different nights. But we will have free carriage rides downtown. It'll be first come, first serve. So you just come down, queue up. We take about 12 people per ride. You'll go down Main Street, turn around, and come back up. So you'll get all of that holiday spirit that our Main Street is so conducive to. It's just going to be lovely. We'll have gift wrap in Town Hall that MAMSA will be doing gift wrap, so you can get your purchases. Use your shop small, so save your receipt so you can enter the contest. get your packages wrapped. We will have live music on Main Street. We also have a photographer coming out that will be setting up an entire photography booth so that you and your sweetie can have some photos done while you're downtown. So keep that in mind. You might want to dress extra cute that night for your carriage ride. If you want to
Good
do
morning. Yeah.
do a photo shoot. It's a perfect date night. It really is. It's a time to come down, relax before the holidays really get on us, and enjoy yourself and do some of that shopping. And I'm sure there'll be even more. I know we have a cookie person coming. It's just going to be all the holiday spirit. So I highly recommend that people check it out November 12th and 17th from 5 to 8.
We
This is
mentioned this.
also
Yeah, we mentioned this in our interview with Donna Marie. This is a new pop-up business called Park and Main. How cute is their logo, by the way?
I love it.
Really cute. So it's a holiday boutique that's being set up currently, and they're planning on opening a soft opening this weekend and their official opening next weekend. So you can pop in this weekend and see what they're up to. Park and Main. 1 Park Avenue is the address of this. So right where the Flatiron Building, right when you're going up the hill there, that's where they are. And you can get to them via the municipal parking lot. You can actually walk in the back door and go down the stairs if you can to enter into that shop. So, and I think they have an Instagram and a Facebook, so you can check them out before they even open.
I'm sure, knowing the energy that group brings to Main Street, they'll probably have several events through the holiday season. So I look forward to seeing what they really do with that space. It's going to be beautiful and so much fun to see some new possibilities coming to Main Street.
It is, and I hate to have a really cool slide for them and not include so many of our other boutiques. We really do have. I will mention Kate's Thrifty Boutique. She opened up just about a month or two ago. She's on Main Street too, and we have Blossman Basket and Ben Goo. So among many others I'm not mentioning. So we're really proud to see Main Street have so many options for our shopping season.
Exactly,
So
and that's actually
check them all out.
That's a good teaser. So the next show, so in November 24th, we will have a show that will update on something that's really exciting that's happening today. So at Deja Vu on our Main Street today, we have Miss Universe Iceland coming. I just think that is so cool. We've had Miss Universe visit our town in the past, but this is a new Miss Universe, and there's also going to be, I think, Miss Maryland and some other folks that will be joining her. So that's just a teaser. We'll have photos and a whole bunch of information on that in the next show. But if anyone's downtown today and wants to check that out, pop into Deja Vu. She will be signing autographs, and it's so neat when we have those types of folks visit our small town.
It is, and the timing on that was 5 to 6:30 this evening.
Perfect. So there's your teaser, and we'll report back next month with photos and all the fun stuff from that event. Before we roll into this, because this is kind of the last 2 segments of our show, we had 2 events. Well, we had 1 event and 2 awareness campaigns this month. The first was breast cancer awareness, and they had the Making Strides for Breast Cancer walk. And so we have a video that kind of shows you some of the highlights of that event and just kind of give you a feel of the community and how they came together for that awareness campaign. We also pinked out downtowns. If you look, Town Hall has a beautiful pink wreath that was donated to us by a local person, Linda Stubbs. She is amazing and makes wreaths for us for every holiday. So she made us one for breast cancer awareness. So we did pink out downtown for that. And we also have a special campaign going right now in conjunction with the state's attorney's office of Carroll County, which you'll see the video for, and that is Light of Love. So October is also Domestic Abuse Awareness Month, and its color is purple. So we kind of have a mix of pink and purple going on downtown right now, but both really good causes for us to pause and think about and see how they affect our loved ones or ourselves, and how we can get active in either cause to make a difference. So I have 2 nice videos that we have put together for you guys to see. And I think that takes us to the end of the show. Before I hit play, Melissa, do you have anything you want to add?
Shop small, everybody. Shop small, shop small, shop small. Starting today, but starting November 1st, you can submit your receipts, and we hope you can really connect with Mount Airy again. If you've fallen away to Amazon, don't fret. It's not too late to come back to local. So that's
There
it.
you go. Avoid Amazon, shop local, get your packages on time by walking out the door with them.
Mhm.
All right, Mount Airy, have a great month. We'll see you on November 24th.
Bye, guys.